to make it live. Someone else is here. Okay, we're live. Hello, Tahera. So your question is,
Great.
let me just do the, okay, there is Nurur. I'll admit him. And maybe you guys can start right away. But first, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. It's gonna be part one questions. It's about, oh, hi. Nurur. We're live now. Now, Nurur, you can be partners with Tahira. You guys are partners. And then you can start right away. Okay? So you can start with part one questions, part two, and then part three. Because I'm gonna lock the meeting, the session soon. Because I only made a few, because I have to rush off. Nurur, okay. I ask you to unmute.
Okay.
All right. I'll do my thing first. You can start, Tahira. You can ask questions to Nurur, and then Nurur ask questions to Tahira.
Okay. May I ask part 3 question or part 1 or anything else?
Mm,
You guys can agree.
you would like to any part, but I like
Okay.
to.
According to the regular schedule, I want to ask you part 3 question, and it's about uh, river. Okay. So
Okay.
why do many people like going to places with water such as lakes, rivers, or seas?
Mm, many people visit this place for enjoyment, and when they visit together with family or friend, it's making me happy.
Okay. Second question is, what kind of leisure activities do people like to do in water places?
Water place. Water place
Right.
means
Like river, seas, or any kind of
okay.
water place.
Uh,
May I repeat the question again for you?
okay.
What kind of leisure activities do people like to do in water places?
There are many things people be do. One of them is hanging out with friend, and another one is reading book, because river place is peace and quiet, easily um, easily concentration with reading, and hanging out with a friend is relaxing.
Okay. Third question is, do children and old people relax in the same ways when they go to the beach?
Um, no, will be it will depend, because children children most of the time they are playing in the beach place, and adult people enjoy a beach. I'm not
Try, just try.
okay.
Okay.
It's
Last
okay,
question is
we're practicing.
why do people like water sports?
Why do people like water sports?
Water
Water
sports,
water sports. Uh,
right?
it depends on people's. Um, it depends on people. Which people like river, they enjoy river with sports.
Okay, it's end of part three question, and you can ask me.
Mm, any part may may I ask? Which part uh, will I ask?
Okay, Suraj,
You can ask.
Suraj, sorry, Nurur, you can start with part one and then cue card, and then after that we'll get back to Tahera, and then we are done.
Okay.
Like I said, I have to rush off. Okay. Oh, what's going on? Let's see. Okay, we'll do this together, Tahira. And then we'll just do
Okay.
it quickly, and then I have to go. I really have to rush off. I'll give you
Okay.
the questions. Okay. So this is about art. All right. Your question is, oh no, no, not art, sorry. Color. Like colors. Black,
Okay.
green, red, yellow, like those colors, right?
Okay. Right.
So what's your favorite color, Tahira?
Personally, I love bright colors rather than some dull colors. And if you want to choose me one, then I will go for white and pink.
Okay, good answer. Your next question is, do you like the same colors now as you did when you were younger?
Actually, it depends. Whenever people are in younger age, sometimes they sometimes they uh, choose their color choice not very consciously, but according to the age, it may be changed. Right now, I love pink. When I was younger, then I chose red most than the pink.
Okay, so when you were younger, you preferred red than rather than
Right,
white.
pink. Right.
Okay, ready? Your next question is, what can you learn about a person from the colors they like?
It seems to me a tricky question, but personally, I would like to say that you can uh, you get a reflection from the color about their personality, and I think the modest color reflects the polite and gentle behavior or personality.
Okay, another good answer. Now, your last, no, your last part one question. Here it is. Do any colors have a special meaning in your culture?
Well, it's really meaningful to uh, get some colors images to my country. Uh, I want to say that in Bangladesh, two colors are really impressive, and it uh, holds a very meaningful, or what should I say? Uh, the If I want to say about the color is red and green, which is in the our national flag, red and green. So people love this color most, and it's the symbol of patriotism in our country.
Okay, good job. Now we'll go to our cue card. Before that, I'm going to ask you, do you have an extra device with you?
Yes,
Okay, so what are you using right now with the Zoom?
i'm I'm using my laptop, and more than this, here is my cell phone on my
Okay, you have
hand.
your cell phone. So I'm going to send a cue card to your messenger, and then you can open it from your cell phone. You can look at it from your cell phone without using your laptop, okay?
Okay, sure.
So that you won't disappear from the screen. Okay,
Okay.
now I'm gonna look for your name, Tahera. There you are. I'm gonna look for those cue cards that I've been preparing to ask anyone. Okay, I can't find them. That's weird. Okay. All right, this one. This got it. Describe a couple.
Yes, I got it.
Okay, we have a happy marriage. Okay, I'll set my timer and I'll give you 1 minute to prepare, and your 1 minute starts now.
Okay.
Okay, don't get distracted. I'm talking. I'm gonna talk to Sooraj. Sooraj, so you can already, so your microphone is good now. I'll let you have your turn after Tahera, and I can only give you, or Tahera will ask you for part three questions, and we are done because I've got to go. Is that okay? You can type Suraj if you like to to reply to me. Okay, time is up. Now,
Okay, I'm ready to
yeah,
start.
okay, so you can speak.
Okay. Uh, there are lots of events or happening whichever I uh, used to go through in my life. Among them, I would like to share the marriage event which I had experienced when I um, studied at university level. And um, she was one of my university friend, and um, I went there to join the marriage celebration invitation. Uh, my friend was engaged with his boyfriend since 7 or 8 years, and they were in a good relationship. After passing a few years, they decided to marry each other with the permission of their family. And after that, uh, one day she announced us we are going to marry, and uh, as a result, we are we're really very happy that our friend was going to start her new life with her loving one. That was very amazed to me and amazed to us, uh, um, to all of our friends. And now when she invited to join her marriage program,
All right, time is up.
I can't I can't finish.
I know, but
Okay,
don't worry, that's all they need, 2 minutes. In the real test,
right,
your examiner will stop you also. It's the same thing.
exactly.
Now, I think I also mentioned to you your use of one of. And this time you use also one of my university friend. And you use the singular.
Friends.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
sure, friends.
you will,
Right,
you can review it. You will hear yourself.
right,
Yeah. But yeah, it takes a little bit of time to get used to it, especially,
right.
like we always make mistake about the rules and grammar and everything. But when it is pointed out to us, it's good to reflect on them and um, try to, try to improve. And the thing is, you can practice also. You can, for example, I'll just make an example, okay, about pronunciation. Most of you, I don't know from you, I haven't heard from Sooraj or you, but most of my participants, they will pronounce the S in the first letter of, let's say, sport. They would say is sport. And skill, they would say is skill. And that will mark you down in your pronunciation, trust me. So,
Right.
and I know I've been pointing this out to many of my participants, but over and over again, they say the same thing. And I understand that it's not easy to change it because that's what you have learned since you were, maybe you started going to school, right? When your teacher uh, taught you how to pronounce, and it's not easy to. In the Philippines also, we, not most of us, but we also have Filipinos who it's who tend to pronounce those S's. Uh, is school, is stole, something like that.
It's really funny. Actually,
You know what I
I
mean,
want to
right?
share my experience.
Mhm.
Basically, it happens according to the region to region in our country.
Mhm.
So there are lots of people whom I know.
Mhm.
They talk like this actually.
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's sad, and it's sad that it's hard to break this habit. But you can,
Exactly.
yeah, you can. But if you focus on it and you think that it would really affect significantly on your mark, just focus on that uh, thought, then you will really try so hard. Okay, let's take Sooraj because I really need to go. Sooraj, I only have time for 4 part 3 questions, and Tahera will give you part 3 questions. Would that be okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. Some some candidates, they ask me, meeting is locked. Yeah, I can't admit anymore because I really have to go. So Tahira, are you ready for your
Okay.
4 or 2
Yes,
questions?
I'm ready to ask question to Suraj.
Thank you.
Okay, the topic is about traditional objects. The question is from part 3.
Okay.
Number 1 question. Describe another traditional product from your country.
So is a cue card or only just question?
Part 3 questions.
Part three question.
It's
Right.
part 3 question, right?
Pardon me, could you repeat again, please?
Sure, sure, please. Uh, Describe another traditional product from your country, uh, in bracket, apart from what you spoke about. Oh, sorry. It's completely related to the cue card question, and then I want to ask you the next question. Okay. What are the benefits of traditional products to locals?
Um, there are numerous the benefits of the. Could you please? I think I get confused about the first question and second question. So can you ask me again the
Okay,
first
just
question?
just skip the first question. That was completely related to the cue cards. That's why I skipped that
Okay.
one.
So
Okay.
last question,
The
please.
question. Okay, sure. What are the benefits of traditional products to locals?
Well, there are numerous, benefits to the traditional product to the locals. First, I can say that is they can pass to hand to the next generation of this, traditional. I mean, the things such as like the appearance like a clothes and also the souvenirs which they collect, which they got from their ancestors. So it's like their tradition that they have to obey, and they wish to their next generation will also continue in further in forthcoming years. So they for them is much crucial than the modern modern things.
Okay. Do you think the government should help in the promotion of traditional products?
Certainly, yes, because there are, I think, plenty of benefits to the economy. If they, boost the traditional product like which which such as like rice and grain and many more food product there, which is ripened in the local land. So it can help to the it can boost the economy. Apart from that, also they can get many modes beneficial to the locals. I think I get my stuff with this question again. I'm sorry.
Don't worry,
It's
Sooraj.
okay, no
Don't
problem.
worry. Don't worry. Practice. When we
Okay.
practice, just do your best, and there's no judging here. It's that's why we are here, so that we can improve. Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Right.
Mhm.
Do you think because of globalization, countries are adopting each other's traditions?
Yeah, due to this cutting edge era, cutting edge technology, I can say that most of people come across to know about foreign custom and religion, about the food and many more things. So usually the most of local people who habitat in the local countryside, they try to bump into the foreign or foreign custom, because for them is something like unique, and they want to learn, they want to enhance their knowledge related to the regarding to the other nationality and many more things. So yeah, so therefore I think it's quite important. I think so. One more time, I forgot the question.
Okay. Is it necessary to protect traditions?
Uh, y- Probably yes, because most of infrastructure which is belong to the our belong to the like many decades before, like old monument, museum, and many more things that they are so important to the country, because it's not reflecting to their culture or their religion, but also is preserve lots of memory related to the battle or related to the many incidents which was taken place in the in in a few century ago. So yeah, that is also quite important.
Okay, it's end of your question about part 3.
Okay,
You
good job. Don't worry, Suraj. I think you kind of like you feel anxious today. It's not like
yes, because I was talking with my family and there was some issue, so still is
oh,
going on. That's all thoughts in my mind, so I couldn't concentrate in the question.
okay. Okay, so sorry to hear about that, but all of us will go through that from time to time. And just, try to relax, take a deep breath, and do some, exercise, go out for a walk.
Yes,
And yeah, so I hope things will get better, Suraj, for you with your family.
yes, yes. That's I will
Okay.
do.
All right, so we'll wrap up now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Sure.
Don't worry, if
Okay,
it's not convenient for you, that's fine.
Okay, sure. Sure.
But
Thank you so much. Bye.
okay, bye for
thank
now.
you so much for your time.
You're welcome.